What up, YouTube? It's Caliber 72. Doing a wrap up comment response of the UFC 98. Lyoto Machida versus Rashad Evans and Matt Hughes versus Matt Serra fight. Matt Hughes and Matt Serra, they went to a decision pretty much. Matt Hughes took it to the ground when he could. When he was on the ground, he pretty much controlled it on the ground. Serra, his jiu-jitsu, his defense was pretty damn good. Hughes wasn't doing too much, but because he was mostly on top, he controlled the fight. He won by decision. I think Matt Serra, he could have pressed it a little more when they was standing, you know, and when he was on the ground, he tried a few submissions here and there, but they didn't work out for him. So he lost by decision. Took it like a man, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The cool thing was, with the bad blood they had after the fight, they gave each other some love. That's always a beautiful thing to see. Me as a martial artist myself, you know, I've had guys that I've fought that I didn't like from a, you know what I'm saying, it might have been a particular fight I didn't like, or it might have been, you know what I'm saying, I didn't like his school, or for whatever reason, you know. Any martial artist or any boxer or any fighter of a competitive nature have always had little beefs, little rivalries, whatever, you know what I'm saying, with different camps and stuff like that, whatever. You know, I've had 2, 3, you know what I'm saying, but after the fight, it's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? You give each other a little love, whatever, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying, win or lose, you go on about your business. Lyoto Machida and Rashad Evans. Rashad got knocked out. But as I said in my predictions, whatever, you know what I'm saying, I just think that it happened just like I thought. I thought Machida had a little too much for Rashad. But the funny thing is that it wasn't an impressive win for Machida. They stood toe to toe. They traded some shots. Machida contacted, you know, and then when Machida had Rashad down, he went to finish him off. You know, a lot of wild swinging on the ground. Rashad got back up. Machida went to finish him off again, standing up. You know, and Machida was throwing a lot of wild shots, a lot of haymakers. You know, there wasn't really no technique. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no from the shoulders, no straight jabs, no, not a lot of technique. Just bam, 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 bam. You know, he caught Rashad with the right one. Rashad fell. Leg went back a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? He was out. He was asleep. But it wasn't impressive enough. You know, it was pretty much an average knockout. Knockouts are always good to see, but I wasn't impressed by the knockout myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was, okay, they squared off. They got close. They started swinging. Machida landed his. Rashad didn't. That's pretty much it. And also, as I said in my prediction, there are going to be a few rednecks, couch fighters, ignorant people who are going to sit there and they're going to talk crap about Rashad. And there's a few. And for those type of folks, fuck them. Because half of them that talk shit, they don't know nothing. Matter of fact, majority of them that talk shit don't know nothing. So, you know, but me as a martial artist, I will say, hats off to Lyoto Machida. You know, Shotokan. You know, and I think that Lyoto Machida is going to expose a lot of UFC fighters who don't have a real martial art background, other than they have a whole lot of wrestling background, and they recently, when they started to fight professionally in MMA, they started to get their ground game. They might start messing with a little Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They might start messing with a little Judo, a little Muay Thai, a little boxing, this and there, but they're not in it like Lyoto Machida. Lyoto Machida's been training in karate since birth, because his dad is from Japan, His dad is a black belt in Shotokan karate. His dad taught him. Pretty much like I'm going to teach my son. My son is 4 years old. He's about to be 5 in July, and I'm pretty soon about to start training him. So, it's pretty much, you know, Lyoto Machida, is miles above, and he's just way more advanced than the average UFC fighter, you know. So and on top of that, he has the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and like I said, he's a master at that too. So he's just he's probably the most overall best fighter in the UFC, with the exception of Spider Silva, you know. And since Lyoto Machida is in the light heavyweight division, and Anderson moved back up to the heavyweight division, pretty soon that fight is going to happen. That's going to be a very good fight. I am itching to see that fight. I won't be paying for it. I'll watch it like I watched it tonight on a stream, but you know, because I'm not giving Dana White none of my money. Shit, I'm just not. But that will be a great fight when that happens. Lyoto Machida versus Anderson Silva. That's going to be a great fight. You know, but hats off to Rashad Evans. You know what I'm saying? He lost, took his first L. He took it like a man. You know, he showed great class. Lyoto Machida, hats off to him. Shotokan in the house. You know, he showed great class. You know, and it was a cool fight, but I wasn't impressed by the knockout. But hats off to Lyoto Machida. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Deuces. And for all my martial artists, os.